fucking Madden or next gen. Broadcast up, nope.
Alright, where you at, bro? You about to hop off or what? You about to hop off or?
Hey Todd, can you post it in the group me for me? Cause I can't do that.
Alright, hold on. YouTube. What's your YouTube name, bro? 'Cause I think I got you on my other. Hold on, wait.
Okay, Coach, it's the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. No bigger stage than this one. Sold out MetLife Stadium, located just outside of New York City. Straight ahead, we pull the curtain on the postseason with an AFC wildcard matchup between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the New York Jets. What twists and turns will January have in store for us? The NFL playoffs are officially underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. On second and 11 now. Murray complete to Jones. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. Throwing is Murray on third down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the third down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up fourth down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3-and-out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure he didn't give up much run after catch.
Now here we go on fourth down with Murray. Escaping the pressure right.
I'm on whatever, bro.
Oh my goodness, why did he bullet that?
Throwing back across his body. Picked off on a safety,
Jarkowski Tart.
And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown.
Ooh, okay.
So they go on fourth down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me,
you see how he
see that as a pass and play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
The New York offense taking over its possession. They're going to come from behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game.
I'm about to watch this shit on my computer, nigga. Like I had the TV.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Oh, I should have killed him.
Right at the 35.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing
the link, Glow, or you good?
And tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
It's another one that's good, but he ain't having none of that cheapy shit in this new one, bro.
Good for 6 and a first down.
Fred.
From the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Murray, steps away. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
I thought that was a good call. Passing situation on 2nd down. They hit him with a draw instead and pick up nice yardage.
Yeah, because the draw, they're thinking pass when they see that.
Oh, my gosh, shut up, Blair.
In today's NFL, most of the time on 2nd and long, when it's a passing situation, pass rushers are on the field, and they're only thinking one thing, get to the quarterback. And oftentimes you can bypass them with a running play.
They do go for it. It's Murray. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. But he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Mike, 53. 2 for 1. 2 for 1.
They'll run it now out of the gun. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. So back-to-back big runs picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
And again this time to the tailback. And he takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. A first carry now for Kofrani Muhammad. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Number 53. Value 3. Value 3. 11.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Then he'll find his target. Woods, it's complete. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
He's going to be stopped shy of the end zone. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Jets are going to get the football back. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Now they try the right side here. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards.
Watch twitch, watch twitch.
Now a handoff here to his running back. It's the linebacker, Manti Te'o, on the stop.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Under 10, 10. Kill. Check.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. And he'll give it here to his running back. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage, because they're dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Here's Murray. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet 1st down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Deshaun Jackson, 64 yards, as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. A nice run on first down gets him 6 yards to the 31. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and they're going to face a 3rd down. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Looking again in the direction of Woods, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
But that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Looking again in the direction of Woods.
Well, partner, if we had their entire playbook in front of us, I'm not sure we would have picked out that play as the one to run in that situation. How about the guts of the offensive coordinator? Dialing that one up and to great success.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They'll run it. This is Muhammad. He's got the first down here inside the 30. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great effort there. 43 yards. And the Jaguars have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this 2nd quarter. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
So we're at halftime in this AFC wildcard matchup as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the 2nd half of this AFC wildcard game. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they'll go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Now a handoff here to his running back. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Well, it didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just started in once.
And on top of that roof to your right, bro. Behind you to your right. Yeah, I got killed. My bad. My mic is on. It was a spinner. To your right, they back up there. I say use that precision on that building. You have your precision out? Yeah. Nah, keep going to your right. They was up there on that building, that big building.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards.
That's what I died at. Get my shit, keep it pushing.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect
might
this
get about me
lead.
back
Give it
up
to
in
the
here.
backs,
This is
play a
good
little bit
lead.
keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good
I see you, B. Jones, too, bro. Keep fighting, real.
Stand up and stop him. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally taken down at the 15. Woods the intended receiver. So they dig a little deeper in the playbook there. Get the wide receiver the ball, running it, and it proves fruitful.
Love the call. When you've got a guy who has running back skills, you want him to touch the ball as well, not just out wide where you throw it to him. Make sure you hand it to him or toss it to him and let him go to work.
On first down, Muhammad.
Be careful, Will. Be careful.
Running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 7-yard
Dude,
carry
what
to
skin
set
is
them up for the
that?
second
That
and
color
3.
is tight. You picked that gun up? The N13, right?
Quick throw out to Gordon on the perimeter. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. From 8 yards out, and the Jaguars are able to widen their lead.
So trash. Niggas don't
Always
have no brain
important
on
to get the
this
first score in the second half. Now you start to pull away.
Same cheap ass shit. And what he does, I know the trick, bro. What you do is when you keep flipping the plays and you put men in motion, it dumbs the computer out.
Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable.
That's what this nigga's doing. He keeps running the same plays, flipping it, run motion, then he gets like 10 yards off the carry. My computer's dumbed out.
Yeah, that's why, bro.
Just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start that.
And nothing but daylight ahead. The 20. And all the way in. Touchdown.
Ooh, nice.
A big
Hit
play
that nigga with that motherfucking
68 yards. As his guys
Hit him
are
with his
back
own shit,
within a
man.
single score. Extra point splits the uprights.
That's Will Fuller.
And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
And nigga kind of look like me, so that's why I said
Go
his
see
name.
12 over there.
Now as the kickoff's away.
You hear me?
This is taken at his 4.
So, oh, yeah, thank you.
He kind of looked like me, so that's why I
He'll
said
make
his
it
name.
across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Here we go. Here we go. Hey, kill.
On second down,
Go back to Sarah.
and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That second down play nets a -4.
And that was a safety that came through and made the play, but there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker, and we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. Here's Gone. And got a man, it's Woods. They have certainly looked his way in this third quarter. Another catch, and it's good for a first down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
What the fuck going on, bro?
Now
What's
here's
wrong
a timeout
with my shit?
defensively. Defensive timeout called.
Damn, man, wouldn't let me push nothing, bro.
It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. On second down now, Muhammad, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Now it's gone. And that is incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down.
61, max box, right. Let's go, Mike 50. Hey, let's get that home.
They are going for it. Goff. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 12, Murray. He's going to let this go deep for Jim. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
That's nice, B. Joner.
That for a chain mover. They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. He'll hit Jackson complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A nice gain of 21 yards.
Okay, what can't Deshaun Jackson do? All right, we know about the catches. We just saw another one there. Also gets involved in the return game, and he can break big plays like that. We've seen him do it throughout his NFL career.
We have. What are you thinking of anything in particular?
Yeah, I'm still remembering a certain Giants punter not following orders, and Deshaun Jackson made that big-time return all the way back for a game. I still remember seeing the looks.
I lost control of my thumb right there.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Malik Jackson, he's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Miss. Fuck.
And his kick is good. And that'll bring them back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. And I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied. The 4th quarter, that
hey, work me on my kick, bro.
Much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been
they
didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, so from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kenny Clark drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Pulled in at the 24. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray forced out to his left, and he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9". 65, 65, 65. Mike 59, Mike 59.
Murray sets to throw on 4th. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
Go for the chopper, bro. I landed early, bro. Sadly, never mind. They're going for it.
Murray now on 1st down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
It's 2nd and inches at the 50-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Throwing now is Murray. Eluding the pressure right. It's caught. Jones. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Nice.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Mike 51. I got you. I got you. Jet, cover. 22. Jet, cover. Watch twitch. Watch twitch. Jet, up. Tighten up. Tighten up. Under 10. Under 10.
That's some bullshit, bro. I was sliding down. You can get me, bro. Got this
This
fuck,
is
bro.
Freeman on 1st and 10. And not much running room. Down to the 32. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
To the right.
They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And it's 3rd down. Out of the huddle
Oh,
now for
my
play
gosh.
number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8.
Mike 51. Mike 51.
to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down. Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open
field.
Again
here, Glow. Right here.
Murray and company going for it on fourth. And an alley to run. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Nice run.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner. And he can't get him throw away. He's taken down. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Murray to throw. And connecting here with DJ Shark. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
Ooh.
Back to throw. Murray. He's going to take a shot for the end zone.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go, Taco! Let's go!
Now an important to stretch this lead to a field goal.
Let's go!
Oh my gosh, this is good as so.
This is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Yeah.
Playoff football, bro. We don't quit, Taco. We don't quit.
And this will be
feel me?
Touchback as that sails over the end line.
My God. Good shit, bro.
I'm doing this shit for Blair.
Oh my gosh. Don't give up nothing. You know he gonna go for that bomb, nigga.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now gone. He's going to let it fly.
Ah, come on, get that, Jalen.
With 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Landry, the intended target. 3rd down here. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. Looking for Woods that time.
Pick this shit.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. Well, 1 win down, still 3 to go to get to the most hallowed ground in sports, but a good start.
A terrific start because they get to move on. Unfortunately for the team that lost, it's a long offseason ahead for them now.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Jets as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.
Good looking, right? Where do you think that's going to go?
He was really trying to stop my run, so I was like, nigga, I'm gonna eat you up with the pass, bro. You know me, I'm a pass first type of nigga, but I told you I was gonna implement the run. And me just trying to do that, bro, that changed everything, low key. I did, I ain't gonna lie. I changed a lot. My nigga had 17 carries, bro. He usually get like 9. Sheesh.